Good morning, everyone. My name is Hassam Qasim. Today, I'm going to be presenting for my course, Business Government Relations. The course code is 4594. My lecturer name is Gnana Prabha. So let me share my screen and start my presentation. The organization which I chose is Coca-Cola. So there we go. Let's begin. So this is as I already introduced myself, my name is Hassam Qasim. I'm from Pakistan. My student ID is SUKD 1900211. My passport number, my course is Bachelor's of Business Management, dual award. I'm doing dual degree. My specialization is marketing. So in this presentation, we are going to discuss firstly, we are going to discuss about some introduction on the company, which is Coca-Cola. The CSR activities of Coca-Cola. CSR means corporate social responsibility activities. How the company contributed to the organization and society, recommendations, as well as references in APA format. So now let's discuss when was the company formed. The Coca-Cola company was formed in 1886. Uh, John Pemberton began producing Coca-Cola syrup and started selling at Jacob's Pharmacy. Later, John Pemberton, the creator of Coca-Cola, sold the company to Asa Chandral, a different expert in 1887. With his struggles, Asa Chandral ran the Coca-Cola company on a worldwide course with strong advertising and marketing campaign. The organization solely formed the Coca-Cola variety at the moment. Nevertheless, over time, it has fully fledged to produce approximately 400 brands, more than 200 companies. The firm primarily provided the beverages from a fountain within the Jacobs Pharmacy during the early hours of operation in glasses. In the late 1970s, two solicitors were able to obtain Chandler's approval to sell the beverage in bottles. This is how the beverage found in Coca-Cola bottles, which is now sold all over the world, began to be produced in this way. So basically, I gave you some brief introduction on this. Coca-Cola now introduced many new drinks as well as partnership with multiple companies such as Sprite and Fanta. So the first corporate social responsibility of Coca-Cola is waste reduction. Waste reduction basically means packaging with recyclable material, and the company have the aim. They have set a deadline for this corporate social responsibility. 2025 the year 2025 is the deadline for this particular CSR activity. Coca-Cola focus on second R of the reduction, reuse, and recycle mantra. Coca-Cola has pledged to recycle by gathering all of the cans and bottles. So basically, the company plans to reduce the waste. So, uh, so they are planning to start reduction, reuse, and recycle mantra. So the second CSR activity, second corporate social responsibility activity of Coca-Cola is replenishment. So water replenishment is a project of conserving water, as water is a very important necessity of any living human being or any living being. So that's why Coca-Cola has planned to conserve water as much as possible and there was so many complaints about them that they Coca-Cola waste water. So they have planned to they have actually initiated the project. They have refilled about 160% of all the fluids used in their drinks as per their 2019 sustainability report. Currently the company is conserving 1.85 liters 1.85 liters used for every liter of produce of their produced drinks. So now let's discuss the third CSR activity. The third CSR activity is decrease in carbon footprint. So let me first discuss what is carbon footprint. The carbon footprint is the total quantity of carbon dioxide which a company releases into the atmosphere as a consequence of its operation is known as its carbon footprint. So now let's discuss what the company have planned about this, how to decrease carbon footprint. In the year 2013, this project was launched by Coca-Cola to reduce emissions of greenhouse gases. The company planned to reduce these emissions by the year 2020. So they have so far implemented on this, and they have been successful on implementing on this CSR activity, which is decreasing carbon footprint. So the fourth CSR activity of Coca-Cola company is reduction of packaging. So it is quite similar with the first CSR activity which we have discussed, which is waste reduction. So this is reduction of packaging. So in this slide, I have posted a picture. In this, it is 1 liter bottle of Coca-Cola, which is packed in a plastic wrapping. So they have reduced, they are doing minimalistic packaging for their products so that they avoid waste pollution. They don't want the environment to be dirty. So excessive packaging is also a cause of waste pollution. This is why they are eliminating packaging. They are reducing the packaging as much as they can. And Coca-Cola also assures to lower the intake of sugar in its drink. As people are very fond of their physique, so Coca-Cola also plans to reduce the amount of sugar in their drinks, because people are very keen about being about the obesity, about being getting fat. So that's why the company plans to reduce sugar in its drinks. So now let's discuss some other initiatives taken by Coca-Cola in the aspect of corporate social responsibility, developing sustainable initiatives with millennials in mind. So millennials are basically generation, uh, uh, young generation, which are planning for continuing with the brand as they are loyal customers, and they are going to be with the company for a longer period of time. So that's why they are planning sustainable initiatives. The Coca-Cola is planning for taking sustainable initiatives, keeping millennials in mind. Combat the mother to the second point is combat the mother to child transmission of AIDS by working with the Red Group. So Red Group is basically a group, a company, a non NGO company. So they are working with this to combat this disease called AIDS. AIDS, as we know, many companies also promote condom ads, as we all know, because uh, there are so many sexual transmitted diseases. So that's why wearing condom is also a safe, a pro tip for you. So now let's discuss how the company contributed to the organization and society. So the company is committed to improving the local areas where it does business by collaborating with local organization and encouraging staff involvement. So the company Coca-Cola with its Coca-Cola has multiple training centers. Uh, they have been utilizing neighborhood collaborations to offer mentorship and learning connected to the workplace. So now let's discuss the second part. The business also encourages people to live happily by empowering them and fostering a culture of wellness. So there is in in this study, as I have conducted a research, so I haven't found any incidents, any accident, as Coca-Cola is following highest possible safety measures for the well-being of their employees. Now let's discuss the third part. Coca-Cola also highlighted the need for all of its staff to carve out time to give back to their community because it is the correct thing to do. So yeah, basically, Coca-Cola also tells its employees to be with the different groups, different influencers, different communities, so that they can get an idea how to improve themselves in the future. So now let's discuss some of the five recommendations. These are my personal recommendations to the company. So the first recommendation is continue to strengthen the Coca-Cola's brand advantage. Basically, Coca-Cola is a well-known brand globally. So Coca-Cola should maintain its brand reputation. They should not compromise on their quality, on their quantity, and people are so much people like Coca-Cola so much, like the Coca-Cola customers are only Coca-Cola. They don't like Pepsi. They don't switch to any other beverages brand. They just go and buy Coca-Cola and they just prefer Coke. So that's why in my first recommendation to Coca-Cola is to maintain and to strengthen their brand advantage, brand image. Broaden the Coca-Cola bigger opportunities, keep and enhance Coke's core business, achieve stable sales in the market. It already occupies while attempting to take up more share of the market and maintain stable cash flow. So now let's discuss the second recommendation. The second recommendation is gain market mainly in the rural or small areas. As we all know, Coca-Cola is very popular in the world, in big cities, in metropolitan cities, in commercial cities, but it should also the company should also focus on uh, the company should also focus on the distribution network in the rural areas, as it is very important, and the company should keep the prices low there. I have posted a picture of might be India, where the price for Coca-Cola is only 5 rupees. So now let's discuss the second point, which I have already mentioned in this slide. Coca-Cola should fully utilize its effective distribution network and keep enhancing the product quality assurance and security. So basically in this point, uh, it is mentioned that Coca-Cola should not compromise on their quality and security. It is very important for them to maintain their quality and security, as there are many brands which are going to copy the formula Coca-Cola has. They are going to copy the Coca-Cola taste, and so that's why security is very important. Nobody should leak should just leak out the formula of Coca-Cola of how Coke is produced. Second point, Coca-Cola efforts should focus on the massive market requirements, developing nations and local locations with low market share. I have already elaborated on this point. Now let's discuss the third recommendation. So the third recommendation is reduce the number of weaker local brands. As I have already discussed in this presentation, that Coca-Cola owns many small, large, and other brands such as Fanta, Sprite, Dasani, Tropicana, and many other brands. So in my opinion, Coca-Cola should Coca-Cola should reduce the number of collaborations with local and weak brands. Coca-Cola's long-term development plan should be eliminating minor brands such as some juice companies like Tropicana, as I have already discussed, must be put on the immediate priority to maintain their reputation to sustain in the market for a longer period of time. So now let's discuss the fourth point. Continue to develop new products to decrease the drawbacks of excessively relying on one product. So basically, in this point, Coca-Cola is very perfectly performing on this point. Coca-Cola has introduced many cola flavors. I remember in Malaysia there is ginger flavor in Coca-Cola. There is lemon flavor in Coca-Cola. There is strawberry flavor in Coca-Cola, and I have also posted two pictures here. There is coffee flavor in Coca-Cola. There is zero Coke diet flavor, Coke energy, Coke raspberry flavor. So Coca-Cola should increase spending on research and development for new products and make them trying to make healthier carbonated beverages and other goods in a business. Coca-Cola should concentrate on establishing stronger ties with producers of coffee, energy, and health beverages. It would really benefit them to sustain in the global market for a longer term. So now let's discuss the final recommendation, which is expand investment and company expansion in China with a focus on the Chinese market. So the so Coca-Cola should expand its global reach and specifically in China, because China, as we all know, the global pandemic of COVID-19 was was originated in Wuhan, the city of China. But China battled it very nicely, and now the country is growing. Now the exports are growing. Now the company is operating very well. So Coca-Cola should utilize its advantages going forward to quicken its progress into the Chinese market, to expand their operations in China's market expansion and investments. So there we go. Then these are the references. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. I will be posting the YouTube link here in this slide, so you can watch the video there. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. I'll see you.